these streets. Got my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when we ready, they hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful the people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on the Cardinals' leader at quarterback.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So here are the Panthers now for... They're led out by the 6-year quarterback out of the University of North Carolina, Mitch Trubisky. To throw right away is Howell. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. It's complete to Diggs. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey to about the 48-yard line. The Panthers at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3". They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 13 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game. It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Now Geno. And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And this returnable for Hill. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Someone sharp in this game. He had a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser. Touchdown, Panthers! Christian McCaffrey halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Smith's throw into the hands of Henry here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And right side, they're going to go option here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Smith. Right side, Claypool's got it. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it second down. Geno now to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Airing this one out for Evans. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to
intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it is now 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. They came through with a big-time pick 6.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it is 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. A shotgun snap for Smith. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Aaron Siposs out now to punt on 4th down. Here's Hill on the return. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Howell. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And
he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Stephon Diggs. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Panthers are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Here's Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
Well, Parker, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. Two to nothing. Tucker.
Sit around, hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody
Everybody acting different now, finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear it down.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith. Smith going to look to throw right away. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Nick Kwiatkowski coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack. Smith under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to it.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one. And their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now Geno on 1st down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he is tackled inside the 40. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 13 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Smith now to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rhule. They're led out by the 6-year quarterback out of the University of North Carolina, Mitch Trubisky.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
The Panthers are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 5.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
A tone setter on defense. They pick off the first pass. I had to look down, but yeah, no interceptions last week, so they made up for lost time.
Boy, did they ever. And when you pick off the first pass of the game, you talk about tone setter. Now your whole entire defense is thinking, okay, when do we get our next one? Can't wait to get back out on the field and get after them. Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
The Smith's throw taken in by Evans here.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Now it's Smith. This is caught.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you know about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there?
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Tony Pollard, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Preston Smith there on the stop. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Injuries got to McCaffrey again in 2021. He's played just 10 games since his historic 2019 season. He's been averaging well over 100 yards per game when he's out there, though. And fans of the game are hoping this is the year he gets back to a full season of work.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. On 1st and 10, Smith.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Mike Evans. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Panthers about ready to take over. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down here at the 28.
41 yards on the ground for him so far.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the 22, Trubisky. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tyreek Hill, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Tucker with an extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The final shot here before break. Smith being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes it.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
That really sets them back. A loss of 6. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and interceptions. And the Cards are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Fred Warner, first-time All-Pro in 2020, in on the stop defensively.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And this one's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Trubisky will throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, you know, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going, and that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into the second half blowout material. The Smiths throw into the hands of Henry here.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Geno. And this is caught by Evans. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Let's go now.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. They find some open field here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 63 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Here's Smith. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Donovan Peoples-Jones from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And right side, Henry's got it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Smith. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Running it with a fullback, Burton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Mike Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. We'll see a return here from the end zone. That hit, he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Trubisky to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky on target over the middle to Hill. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Cards are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Here we go. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Again, check.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Check that.
Here's Pollard again. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Fish came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records. Yeah, used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led out by the 6-year quarterback out of the University of North Carolina, Mitch Trubisky. To throw right away is Howell. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Escaping the press. And he can't